for Parks Casino. More specifically, Parks Casino's horse track. It's a rainy, cold Saturday, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than Parks Casino's horse track. I don't think it's a race day, and I'm not here for horsing, but honestly, one of my favorite places in the world. Look at this, Dad. This is just for my dad. I don't care.
You know what? I actually brought my dad up here.
Did he lose his mind?
Too, for, he thought, well, for Pennsylvania Derby Day, we came up here to see Jess, because she made history that day, too. She was the first woman in history to ever make a call on a graded one stakes race.
Oh,
ever.
Okay. Because Keith Jones retired?
Yeah, he's gone. She's now...
Well, let's say he retired. Let's not say it that way.
Well,
oh, my God. Wow, are these her pencils?
Yeah, she does, this is where she makes the...
There's no races today.
No.
So, dude, what a great view, by the way.
Right? I came up here, actually, 2 days ago when we had all that fog. It was spooky.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't see the whole backside. And then one day, I'll take you back there. You see all that back there? That's all the barns.
I got to bring my dad. You bring your dad, I'll bring my dad.
I will do that, because I'm meaning to bring him. So,
what in the world of Howie Mandel? Look at this.
Yeah, we're experimenting over here with this side of the thing.
Uh-huh.
Here, Matt got this all set up. He rearranged everything, and it looks cool. We moved the thing over there.
Ah.
And then this is like what we'll be on.
Oh, hot dogs in the background. That makes sense.
I think that makes sense for you, right?
Sure. It's very weird how hot dogs have become part of my identity. It's odd.
Well, Matt, Joey Diaz put something down that he wanted to. He says, I'm gonna get done my 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna decide to either go to Atlantic City or Parks Casino for a residency. I was like, I could have. I mean, can you imagine that? We could get him, the maniac.
Did you just? This isn't a real thing. This is just you wanted to show me your Joey Diaz impression.
No, it's a real thing. I got the video and everything. I can show. I'll send it to you.
Now listen. I'm not getting paid for this podcast.
No,
and
not yet.
I want Tiffany tickets. Can you get me?
Can you
get me Tiffany tickets?
Whatever.
Tiffany's coming to Parks Casino with Taylor Dane. I'm so excited.
Consider it done. How many do you need? 2?
I need about 7 dozen.
7 dozen tickets.
Well, listen,
I'll see what I can do.
No, I don't. I just need one. Tiffany and Taylor Dane, Parks Casino. I think March 8th.
You're in there.
Girls' Night Out. It's called.
Dude, consider it done. You're in. I'll go. Go with you. Maybe I'll go with you, or I'll get you at least 2. I'll get you at least 2 tickets.
Let's go.
Done deal. Yeah. Well, if you don't already recognize the voice, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Shot in a Beer Show with the one, with the only, the pride of Port Richmond, Philadelphia's own, the Philly captain, John McCann, everybody. John, how you feeling?
Feeling like that introduction was a bit much for nobody in a room with us.
Everybody says that when I do the introduction, and I do the introduction pretty much the same every time. The pride of wherever you want to say you're from.
Right.
And they're always like, some people get a little smile like you did.
Yeah. Well, because I'm not the pride of Port Richmond. I'm the prince of Port Richmond. I was laughing at you.
The Lord of Longcrest.
The Lord of Longcrest.
I've already covered prior to getting in here.
Yes, and the King of Kensington.
The King of Kensington. I like that. I like that a lot.
I don't. I like the Prince of Port Richmond better right now.
If there was one thing that you could get at the grocery store for a snowstorm, what would it be? A lot of people get the milk and the bread and the milk and the bread and the eggs.
Seltzer water.
Seltzer water?
Yeah. Yeah, I drink about 7 1-liter bottles of seltzer. I'm drinking seltzer water now. I would need seltzer water. And I know that the rest of my family may starve and they may not drink my seltzer water. That's another reason why I drink seltzer water is my family. I have 4 kids, a fiance, 2 dogs. Nobody else drinks the seltzer water in the house because they hate it. They call it yucky water. And I love my yucky water. I drink so much yucky water. So seltzer water.
And nobody will touch that. So
no,
you're good
I'm
to
good.
go. If it came down to it too, like you're going from like the doomsday. You're kind of like survival.
It's a Philadelphia snowstorm. We'll be okay in 3 days. That's
Yeah,
fine.
what is a Philadelphia snowstorm like? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I hate snow. I hate
You
snow.
hate it?
Dude, I hate snow. It's the worst. It's you got a shovel, then you got the rock salt.
Yeah, but
Getting
you're-
older, my heart's going to give out. You always hear that in the news. People die of heart attacks.
Heart attack snow, they call it.
Yeah.
This is the heart attack snow.
The way they talk about it on the news, you figure you'd be walking down, you just see old people dead everywhere. It's that I haven't heard of it. And one person I know who died of a or even had a heart attack. Wow.
You know what that is? What they always like ask you what's your most irrational fear. That's probably should be up there with what could be one of the most irrational fears, because I've had that in my mind forever. If I ever were to look out and see my mom or dad shoveling snow, like I just on a snow day as a kid, like I would jump up, throw my shit on, and get out there because I was afraid of just an instantaneous heart attack.
Kids actually knocked on my door the other day because we had a snowstorm.
Sure, yeah.
Kids actually knocked on my door the other day to see if they could shovel my snow. It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's only 2 inches.
They got me.
I got 2. Oh, yeah?
They got me.
Well, you live in the burbs.
$10 each.
$10. You get the driveway, too?
And you know what? I only had them do the sidewalks because I didn't want them to do the driveway because I didn't want them to do a shitty job. So I had them just.
Why not have them do a shitty job and then just fix it up? They would have
I know.
given you a head start.
Well, I just kind of wanted them to scram too,
So why even do it then?
Because I just can't say no to the kids sometimes. You know,
I do.
I'm a sucker.
You want to hear what
I'm a sucker. That's what it is.
You know what I do? Whenever I go into a supermarket, it's going to happen right around now. These goddamn Girl Scouts are going to come out, and they're going to try to hit you up. They're like, "Yo, mister, you want to buy some cookies? They're only $7." And you go, so what I do is I usually go, "No, I have diabetes. It will kill me." Or I go in the exit.
Oh, it's bad.
I hate dealing. I wear Crocs. I'm going shoe shopping after this. I'm wearing my Crocs right now because in the mall, they have people who shine shoes and they try to talk to you. But if you're wearing Crocs, they can't shine your. So that's why I'm dressed like a jerk off, because I don't want to talk to salespeople.
I love that idea of getting away from
Girl Scouts.
Scout cookies.
Oh, dude, it's the worst. Sometimes I complain to the manager. Why would you let them out there selling those cookies? It's so cold out.
You could also do like the on the phone trick, like, yeah, sorry, I don't. Yeah,
Dude, so one time I didn't have my phone. I pulled out my wallet, just walked right in the store.
Yeah, do you put your wallet to the side of your head?
Now listen, then they don't even want to talk to you because you're crazy. Yeah, I've done that.
Well, back to the snowstorms.
Oh, yeah.
So you called me. What did you call me earlier? A Mayfair.
A Mayfair scumbag.
But because you forgot that I'm not actually from.
Nah, dude, you just give
city.
me.
But when we first met, you thought.
Yeah,
like
you
which is a compliment, I think.
Yeah, I mean, for me it is. It seems like you probably went to like the Northeast High.
Yeah.
You went to summer school twice.
Yep.
You used to hang out at the Roosevelt Mall, and then you moved up by the Franklin Mills, and that's where you're at now. That's what I think of you.
I got you. And then you said about I would be the guy that steals your spot with your cone.
Yeah, you look like a cone. Like, all right, so in Philadelphia, when people park, there's a thing called savesies. It's not. They do it in Chicago. They do it in a few cities. So when we get a big snowstorm, by the way, our last snowstorm was about 4 inches, so it wasn't even that big. People shovel out the parking spots, and then they'll put a cone inside the parking spot, and they save their spot because they spent 2 minutes shoveling it out.
Oh yeah, okay. Big time.
Right. So, yeah, I would say you look like the type of guy that would not only take my parking spot, but you would put my cone in the trunk of your car.
I would. Dude. I would. Honestly, I would. I think that's so funny that goes on. And it's a big deal. People get killed over that shit.
I moved into Bridesburg about 20 years ago, and my next-door neighbor, I only met him for like 4 minutes. I live in this house for 2 days. There's a big snowstorm. There's somebody moved his chair and parked in his spot.
Oh.
He went out and covered his car with all of the snow from the block. And then when the guy came out, he was like, "Why did you do that?" He goes, "You took my spot." And he goes, "Well, I want you to unshovel my car." He goes, "No, I didn't do that. I don't know who did that," and went in his house. It took the dude 3 hours to shovel out. Dude, I'm talking a story and a half. It was so much snow. And I was like, I'm never going to piss off the next door neighbor.
Hey, maybe he did that to like set the precedence for you.
No, dude. It was somebody moved it. It was not, it had nothing to do with me. He just wanted, that guy moved his
He
cone.
wanted to get him.
Oh, dude, it was the funniest thing I've ever. It was so
I love
great.
that.
I have a YouTube channel, the Philly Captain on YouTube, and when people write "bro" in the comments, I always write, "Don't write bro. It's a waste of time." There's no reason in your life. Everybody, listen to me. You don't need to write bro or bruh. It adds nothing to any conversation ever.
True.
It does. No, seriously, I've never read. Only Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan doesn't even. He says brother, so he's allowed.
Hell yeah, brother.
And but yeah, no, yeah, you don't bro or bro. When I see bruh, dude, I just want to fucking.
I'm a bruh guy.
I block people who write bruh. I
want to
seriously
do that now.
What's that?
I want to write that down.
Bruh.
I want to write bruh. All right, on the hot dogs. Now, you texted me a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and you were like, just out of the blue, you said to me, yeah, I think I was wrong about my estimation of eating 50 hot dogs a year. Is there anything you...
Yeah, so earlier this year...
That was a very good video.
Me and Maniac, we went, just like Maniacs, I think it was last March.
Yes, it was.
We went out right before baseball season started, and we watched the horse racing, which I highly recommend. If you haven't come to Parks Casino and go to the horse track, you can go on the weekend.
All year round. No, not the weekend. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Excuse me. Go ahead.
It's not on the weekends anymore in the summertime?
It changes in the... You're right. It does change in the spring.
I'm talking. I mean, if you want to be a crazy person, they come here in the week. What day is it?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
You could do that, but in the summertime, you can come here. There's a big playground. They have barbecue grills. You could. I think you can name a race. I used to have my kids' birthday parties here, and I would name a race after my daughter. It would be like the Princess Rachel Championship. It was $20, and for $20, you get your picture taken with the winning horse in the winner's circle.
Oh,
and
man.
all my neighbors would come. They're like, dude, this is the best birthday party ever. They would go gamble. The kids would play in the playground. It's a good time here.
Yeah, I mean,
and you can bring your own drinks and food in.
And you can't bring your kid in the casino, anywhere.
No.
But you could bring him to the racetrack.
Sure.
So that's like there's a...
Yeah, when they like it, and then if you go to the stables and you talk to the jockeys, you can get goggles for the kids. It really make a family day here at the casino.
It's all happening at Parks Racing.
I love this place. Like I definitely go to the horse track more than I go to the casino.
I'm interested to ask you what you think about Usher doing the halftime show, because he's kind of got like a similar vibe. I want to hear what your thoughts are.
All right, I love Q102.
Go ahead.
Bex and Buster is my favorite radio show.
We love them too. They endorse the Bet Parks app. Go ahead.
They're the best.
They're the best, hands down.
Buster, I consider Buster is a friend of mine.
Me too. Go ahead.
Okay. Buster gave me tickets to Jingle Ball. Sometimes I do stuff for their shows, and he gave me tickets to Jingle Ball. I was really excited for Jingle Ball. Jingle Ball was really good. I thought Jelly Roll. You ever see Jelly Roll?
Yeah, I have.
Big fat guy, tattoos all over his face.
Tattoos on his face.
Sings about being a sinner.
Yep.
Fantastic. Love him. He's good. Who else was good? They had a K-pop band. You ever see a K-pop band?
Love it.
Boy,
BTS.
they're fun. I didn't see BTS. I saw something else. It was great. Whatever it was phenomenal. I had a great time. And then here comes, at the end, who's headlining Jingle Ball?
Usher.
Oh,
shit.
Right? I'm excited. I'm super. I figure, you know what he's going to be doing tonight? He's going to be doing the halftime show.
Oh,
you got to do a practice, right?
True.
So Usher, so there's this big stage at the Wells Fargo Center, and out comes this guy with a pair of bongos, and then another guy with a guitar, and then like these three people, middle-aged people, they just come and they sit in stools, just like me and you are. And then out comes Usher, and the people in the background are like, right? And he's like, oh, you got, oh, come on, Philadelphia, let me hear. And so there's no drums, and for 45 minutes, he sings, I don't know what the fuck he's singing.
He was on his own. Some other shit.
So he was like, you know what? I'm a Philly. I want you guys to feel the vibe. And the vibe was bullshit.
Oh, man.
No beat, No, you know
He better not do that for the Super Bowl.
And I said that. I said I was with my friend Oscar. I said, "Yo, cuz, there's no fucking way that's the halftime show. How dare the Jingle Ball viewers not get halftime? We deserve halftime."
Yeah, they do.
Halftime's 15 minutes. I'd rather have 15 minutes of halftime.
Yeah, man.
There wasn't 1 second of that.
Fuck.
It was just, boom, ba, hey, girl. I love you. How we doing on that, Philly? Meanwhile, the crowd's all fucking fleeing at the end of the show. At the end of the show, there was like 6 people, and one of them was me, just so I could go, "You fucking stink." He was horrible. It was one of the worst concerts. And so after the concert's over, I'm walking back to my car, and everybody is playing all this Usher music
because they want to get.
They want to hear
They're
the
gonna get their fix.
And I'm like hearing all these great songs, and I'm like, oh fuck, he does that song.
Yeah, he does a million.
He didn't do any of them, or if he did do them, he did them as the slow jam version,
the acoustic.
And ain't nobody fucking in the Wells Fargo Center.
God Almighty!
Come on, Usher, read the room. Jelly Roll read the room. He was great.
Yeah,
he had COVID. I think he had COVID. He was like, "Yo, Philly." He's a big fat guy.
Big fat.
I mean, I'm a fat guy too, so I can say that, right?
Same.
But he's heavy, and he was like, "Philly, I'm sick as shit." But it was always a dream of mine to play the Wells Fargo Center. And I'm like, "You're a fucking liar." But he was great, dude. I saw him in Memorial Day at a bar because of Buster, Bex and Buster, at a bar up in Point Pleasant. It was him and Flo Rida at a bar.
No way.
Dude, it was the shit.
That talk about Super Bowl. That's like your Super Bowl right there.
That is the Super Bowl. I'd rather have Jelly Roll and Flo Rida for the Super Bowl.
He'll probably get his shot.
Who?
Flo
Rida?
No.
Jelly Roll?
Maybe in 20 years he'll be his.
I don't think he makes 20 years.
Oh Christ!
No, I'm sorry. He's very large. I'm concerned for his health. I'm concerned for my health too. That's why I'm eating healthy now.
Yeah, 300 hot dogs a year.
Philadelphia water ice.
Seltzer water and 350 dogs.
I like jelly
with
roll.
onions.
I worry about.
I like him too. I worry about him.
Yeah. But I guess we shouldn't worry about him. He has more money than we do.
Fuck it. Dude. Yeah. He's fine.
And he lived his dream. He got to perform at the Wells Fargo.
He lived his dream.
Yeah. I'm fucking dying, but I'm going to finish this. I had a great time talking to Maniac Malloy. His real name's Pat, but I like Maniac better. Check out the Bet Parks YouTube channel. I will have a link in the description, and you can check out the full interview with me and Maniac Malloy. We talk about the Phillies, the Kelsey brothers, and other stuff going on in the city of Philadelphia. So make sure you hit like and subscribe to both of our channels, and I'll sail with you later. Toodles!